How did Elizabeth Holmes go from one of the wealthiest self-made billionaire females of our time to now being convicted of wire fraud? And what can we learn from this? Hey guys, Abby Johnson here with Matterhorn Business Development. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you're doing well today. So today I want to talk about Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos and the show, The Dropout. There's kind of a lot of things happening here. I'm not going to repeat the entire scandal because there are plenty of hour-long YouTube videos and documentaries and books and all kinds of things that go into all the nitty-gritty details of this here. But what I want to do is look at this from a business point of view and kind of where things went wrong for Elizabeth Holmes in that sense and what we can learn from her mistakes. So right now I have been sucked into the Hulu show, The Dropout. Sadly, I'm not sponsored by Hulu, but it's very well made. That's kind of where I'm basing some of my opinions off of here. But there are also plenty of other things out there, like I said, podcasts, documentaries, YouTube videos that go into this situation, but I'm kind of basing everything off of what I've seen in the TV show so far. I don't know exactly how accurate it is, but first let me just clear up who is Elizabeth Holmes. If you don't know, I actually didn't know anything about this until just recently when she got convicted. So apparently I've been living under a rock because she was a big sensation in Silicon Valley and everything. But the gist is Elizabeth Holmes started a company called Theranos, and the idea was they were to produce this machine and you could put in a few drops of someone's blood and it would give you a diagnosis for many different conditions. So it's a really great idea. It sounds wonderful. You don't need to take vials and vials of blood in order to get test results back. I know right now I'm pregnant and I've had to have a few blood tests here and there that are routine, and they have to take like 3 or 4 tubes of blood at a time, and it's a little bit alarming. So if they could just take a few drops of blood instead, that would be great, right? So Elizabeth had this vision for this product, which is really, again, a great idea and a great vision. Now, the TV show also portrays her as having this kind of idea and vision for herself that she wanted to be a billionaire, and she wanted to be a billionaire because she had helped a lot of people. So that's kind of maybe the first flaw in this story is I think she did actually have a purpose to help people and make change in the world, but I'm not totally sure why she had to be a billionaire in order to do that. Money is a result of how many people you've helped. So we've talked about that before on this channel. So yes, being a billionaire could mean that you have helped a lot of people and made a big impact. But I think we can also think of some billionaires who we don't feel have made a big impact in the world. Most of the times they have, and they have, made some sort of innovation in our society, and that's kind of how they've become billionaires. But I don't think that billionaire equals helping people, or tons and tons of money equals helping people. I think it's kind of a switched around formula where helping people can equal money. And that's what we're doing here as business owners, is we're helping people solve their problems and in return getting money. And the amount of money you have can represent how many people you've helped, but you need to be focusing on who you're helping and not the money. And you're going to see that theme here with Elizabeth Holmes. So basically, she started this company. She had this great idea. She got investors. She got investors within her family. And she started creating this machine. It wasn't really her. It was a team of scientists. And the problem is that her idea never actually worked. It could never come to fruition. It was a great vision and a great idea, but her team of scientists could never actually make it happen and make it work. And instead of accepting that maybe we don't have the technology right here and now, maybe this is something that can happen 50 years from now, instead of accepting that and moving on to a different way to help people, she kept pushing this one idea and got very tunnel vision on this one idea. And honestly, I think she started chasing the dollars, chasing the money, chasing the investments, and in doing so lost any morals or integrity that she had, because she ended up being dishonest, lying to investors, not really being truthful about the fact that the machine didn't work yet, selling something that didn't work. And in the end, She's now been convicted of wire fraud. Again, I don't know all the details. I'm not going to go into all the things, but she went from being someone worth billions of dollars and in Forbes magazine and having this idea around her that she was super successful, and you would think she was if she was a billionaire, but it really came about through dishonesty. Like I said, a lack of morals. They just I think she got blinded by the light, honestly. She saw the money. She just got in too deep and didn't actually go back to, wait a minute, my purpose here is to help people. And obviously what I want to do isn't working. So how else can I help people? How else can I be innovative? If you want to be innovative, that's fine, but you can't be fake about it. You have to actually get an end product and help the end consumer, which Theranos never did. So in the end, Elizabeth had a vision, and it was a great vision, and she was able to sell that vision, which is an important component to being a business owner or a CEO or whatever you want to call what she was. You need to be able to sell your vision to your customers, to investors if you have them, and you need to sell your vision, most importantly, to your employees to get them on board. And Elizabeth did that really, really well. And I actually thought that that was great, that she had such a great vision to help people. But the problem is when there's no more integrity or morals attached to that vision. And we've seen this with other companies, such as the whole WeWork scam, and it wasn't a scam, the WeWork scandal, I should say. We have a video about that on our channel already, where someone has this big elaborate vision that sounds great and everyone gets on board with, but then they can't actually follow through and deliver it. So as a business owner, I want you to think about your vision and what vision you're selling to your employees and your clients and customers, but how you're going to actually deliver on that vision. That's something I do with our clients all the time. As we talk about basic purpose and the purpose of the company, we bring everything back to that and base decisions for the company on that purpose. But then we also make actual plans, step-by-step plans of how to bring that vision to life. And that's what was missing here with Elizabeth Holmes. I think you can kind of see the holes here. So have your vision, but make sure you execute on that vision and don't get blinded by the dollar signs. If you're chasing the money, you're gonna fall at some point, which Elizabeth Holmes has now fallen severely. So stay focused on the vision, but stay focused on who you're helping and how exactly you're going to help them. So I hope this has been a little bit of a lesson for you. Maybe you have something to think about now. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think, where she went wrong, or what you learned from this. If you feel like you need help executing your vision, check out our program, Adventure to Profit. You can apply at the link below, and that way you can work with us and we'll help you actually bring your vision to life while actually helping people and not being dishonest about it.